What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 9 battle for the BBR. And boy, we have something special for you guys today. Something I cannot wait for. We are facing off for the very first time against Kyle A and his Miami Dawn fans. And if you guys don't understand the significance of this, we have the BBR champion versus the WBE champion right now. That is what's happening today. I am so excited. This is the first time I am ever playing Kyle. It's the first time he's going to be showing his skills against me. I'm going to see what he can do. I don't really know how he plays because I feel like you can learn a little bit from watching someone else play, but you can't learn everything. And I want to see what he does. He's undefeated. He is currently sitting at a record of 8-0, and I believe his differential is like plus 33. We are sitting right behind him in second place at 6-2 with a differential of like plus 24. So it's a clash of the titans, but hey, I'm hoping we get the W. The problem is he's got a scary ass team that you guys are gonna see right now. It's very threatening, and honestly, before I start prepping for this, and honestly, I didn't go too crazy with the prep because this is definitely a playoff matchup. His team really pressures mine, and it fits really well. He was super adamant about I want Starmie in the draft. He's gonna go and get it. He got it pretty early. He wants Zapdos. He went out and got it. He went with Arctivish. Personally, I prefer Dracozolt, but hey, do you want to be the Arctivish guy? Go for it. No, not Dracozolt, Arctozolt, that's my favorite. But yeah, those things are insane. Really hoping that they can put in a lot of work, as I'm just going to let Kyle know I'm recording my Teambuilder. And we're going to go back and get started again. Like I said, this team, it just fits so well, and there's so many scary mons. And Kyle told me he wants to go 12-0. He wants the perfect season. I can tell you, I'm going to ruin that. That's the plan. But if you guys have not already, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Also, make sure to smash the like button. Our like goal is normally 40 likes, but for this momentous occasion, I'm going to say 50 likes. You guys can definitely smash 50 likes on the video. Let's go ahead and do it. Jumping in with our first mon, and our first mon is going to be Thwackey. And Thwackey is here, but so are many, many other of our NFEs. And this is what we're going to find out. Can a team of not fully bought Pokemon beat the WBE champion? Let's find out. Thwackey is our first mon, like I said, is carrying the Eviolite this week, and with the Eviolite, it allows us to be super bulky, even with our lackluster stats. Definitely going to take advantage of those because our team kind of needs it, if we're running a lot of NFEs. But this set with Grassy Glide allows me to hit the Starmie for super effective damage, outspeeding it as well. Allows me to hit the Arctivish for super effective damage, same thing. Outspeeding that in Hail is super valuable. It gives us access to a bit of extra reliable recovery in the Grassy Surge, just leftovers recovery every turn can get a little bit annoying for my opponent to deal with, so we'll see what happens. The issue with this thing is that he does have Zapdos, which hardwalls Rillaboom, so definitely hardwall Zapdos. He also has a Duraludon, which same kind of thing, and he also has a Galarian Weezing. So 3 mons that really, and a Centiskorch, by the way. So that's 4 mons that hardwall Thwackey, but Thwackey is really, really good here, and honestly, if it did not have U-turn, it would be terrible in this matchup. So we're going to go with Thwackey. Hopefully it's going to put in work. We do have max attack, and our investment on this set is there so that we can always outspeed an Adamant Scrafty, and I put the rest in the bulk because I didn't really need to have the bulk anything specific. I didn't really need anything specific to invest in, and we do have knockoff there, mostly so we can get rid of potential Rocky Helmets, potential leftovers, Black Sludges, heavy duty boots on the Zapdos, for example, just ways that we can really wear things down, and potentially get rid of some Scarfs as well, which might be very threatening. Maybe a Lumberry or a Chestoberry on the Scrafty, who knows. But hey, I think it's a very strong set. We'll move on to our next mon though, and our next mon is going to be the Haunter. 2 Spooky makes his return. The last time we brought 2 Spooky, we lost. The last time we brought 2 Spooky, we lost to Davian, and honestly, it's because I brought some ridiculous stuff. And honestly, I'm bringing some ridiculous stuff too. You're going to see a very similar set with one of our other Pokemon, and maybe that's a sign of things to come, so we'll see. But look at my opponent's team. Look at his Ghost Resists. He has 1 Ghost Resist in the Scrafty and 1 Ghost Immunity in the Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is okay here. I have quite a few answers to Kangaskhan. I'm not going to lie, with Urshifu, with Metagross, with Diancie, with Moltres, with Flame Body and everything like that. And then we also have the Scrafty, which I have a really solid answer to Scrafty, 2 of them actually, in my Urshifu and in my Diancie as well. And other than that, I mean, Hunter at least does get access to Dazzling Gleam, so unless it's running like a Roselia Berry, we should be able to get the Oko on it too. So I feel like we have a really, really awesome team here with these 2 Pokemon just as being our starting points. This thing does have speed for the Lilligant. If Haunter has speed that was at 105 base speed, oh my god, it would be amazing for us because we outspeed the Zapdos too. My front office thinks that Zapdos is going to be like defensive and slow, which I'll take, but I do want to make sure we can get the KO on that. And part of the reason is if I find out that's running a bit of a slower Zapdos and it's bulkier than me and it can really afford to just go for a discharge one turn or a Volt Switch and KO me, Zapdos is so annoying for Thwackey, I might just go ahead and click Destiny Bond to get the KO on it and be really cheeky like that. And that's what Destiny Bond is there for. It's just a bit of insurance policy for us that is very nice. Other than that though, this thing is immunity for the Palosands. It's Earth Power, it's Earthquakes, or whatever the case may be, but obviously we're hit super effectively by the Shadow Ball, but it's hit super effectively by our own Shadow Ball in return. Other than that, we do just do amazing damage to everything, and if we get our webs up, oh boy, this is going to be a slaughter with Haunter. It is so good, especially behind webs, so hopefully we can get it done. Moving on to our next mon, as I should probably mention, Lilligant will be a Speed 4 on the set. I think I mentioned that, but that's that. Our next mon is going to be our Beep Beep the Charger Bug. The bus is here. This thing is so damn bulky, but I have no specific investment for it. It's nothing specific that I brought with the set. I didn't really need to. Again, like I said before, this isn't going to be my A team. This is a team that I want to bring to kind of gauge what Kyle is going to do, but at the same time have a good shot at winning, but also genuinely see if my team of not fully evolved Pokemon can actually beat the WBE champion. So I said, why not? Let's just go for it. With the Volt Switch and the Eviolite, we're going to be able to be a really bulky pivot to take advantage of a lot of his threats. He has one immunity to Electric, and that is going to be his Palossand. And the good news with that is we can fire off a Toxic on it, really weakening it later on in the game, which is going to be amazing for something like my Metagross or like my Diancie, for example. And weakening it like that is going to be so beneficial because it is a super bulky boy, and as long as it's not carrying Rest, we should be able to beat it 1v1 with either of those Pokemon, which would be very nice to have. We do have Thunderwave as well. Thunderwave is there for something like the Duraludon, like the Galarian Weezing. It's there for something like the Arctovish, for example. And we'll see if I want to Thunderwave or Poison the Scrafty. It depends on what set it is. If I find out that it's Intimidate, then I'll probably want to go for a Toxic on it so I can wear it down. And I think it would be Intimidate based on the fact that I have an Urshifu, and he does have potentially a Chople Berry that you can run. And honestly, at -1 with the Chople Berry, there's no way my Urshifu is going to get the KO on the Scrafty with the close combat. So I felt like that was probably the best bet to have both of these status options on there so I can kind of gauge which one would be best and when. And Charger Bug is really phenomenal here, but the main thing is it's there to set up webs, and if I don't see the Palossand, which honestly he has to bring Palossand because I have Raikou, but Raikou has Shadow Ball and Scald, so Palossand is not really in for the best of times, but regardless, like I said, this thing is amazing, and hopefully we can get up our webs, keep them up, because if we have webs up and we keep them up, oh my god, like I said, Haunter goes in, and so does our Swampert, which I'll get to a bit later. Our next mon, though, is going to be Deanne the Diancie here, coming back again, once more with the Calm Mind Trick Room set. We're running Moonblast and Power Gem. I would have loved to run Draining Kiss, but I can't. I need the extra power that Moonblast provides to deal with something like the Kangaskhan, to deal with something like the Scrafty as well, just to be safe in case of very specially defensive Scrafty, for example. But we do have Power Gem to hit something like the Zapdos. It hits the Weezing for at least neutral damage, which is nice, and it's there for also the Centiskorch, getting the Oko on that thing, because it is 4 times weak to Rock. If we manage to get a Calm Mind up and a Trick Room up, oh my god, we destroy him. Because Duraludon is a Steel type, he really only has that and the Centiskorch as answers for this thing, but because Duraludon is neutral to Fairy, if we get up 1 Calm Mind, then we're going to just Oko that thing if it has no investment. If we have 2 Calm Minds, it's got to be like very specially defensive, very much HP invested to take the hit. Or Assault Vest, but we'll see. I'm in love with this set. It's done so much work for us. It's a very basic set, just min speed to make sure we can always outspeed everything as much as possible. In Trick Room, of course, we do have enough bulk on this set. I made sure of it. We take an Adamant Iron Head from Scrafty, so if I need to take that hit, I have that option there, so I can set up the Trick Room, for example, and then just get the KO outright. If it's at +1, we don't take it unless I believe it's got like very little investment, so it's gonna be tough, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Diancie is here. It is one of our primary breakers this game, performed phenomenally in the mock. It is a resist to flying for the Zapdos, and if we bring in on the Zapdos and we don't get paralyzed, for example, then Diancie can put in a lot of work. If we get poisoned even, we still put in a lot of work, so hopefully Diancie can be one of the MVPs for us this week, and if we get it in Terrain 2, Leftovers plus Terrain Recovery, I will definitely take it. Our next mon is going to be, for the first time, Choice Banded Swampert. Oh my god. Okay, Swampert has been phenomenal for us this season. It is our number 2 in kills, behind Metagross. I think actually Metagross might be tied with it at this point, but at the same time, Swampert with a Choice Band murders him. It is so good. You look at it, water and ground coverage hits everything for a neutral or better. I have Ice Punch there because it's just there. Actually, no, never mind. It doesn't hit the Lilligant for a neutral or better, but Ice Punch does. This set is so strong. I don't really expect the Lilligant to come. If it does, I have 4 mons that resist its stab. I have a Metagross, which is basically resist everything I can go for, so I feel pretty confident there. With Torrent and with our max attack, Adamant Nature, Choice Band boost, Liquidations, or even Flip Turns are going to do so much damage. I expect Zapdos to be his primary switch into this, and if I actually get off a Liquidation against it, oh boy, it is going to do so much damage. I cannot wait to see his face when he says, oh my god, this is a Choice Band Swampert, what the hell. This set does have speed for Adamant Scrafty, and like I said, Abandoned Water and Ground moves really destroy his team, and if we can get momentum up, we can really wear things down, we're going to be in a great position. The problem with this set, and this is where I kind of was wishing I could go Jolly, but I don't really want to because I want to have that boost in my attack stat, is because the Starmie actually will outspeed me when it's under webs, if it's running like a very speedy nature. If it's running a max speed nature with Jolly set or something, or Timid set rather, then it'll outspeed me, and it'll be able to get the KO on me with something like Grass Knot or Energy Ball. So or not Energy Ball, I don't think it gets Energy Ball, but definitely with Grass Knot. So we have to be careful about that. Scarf Starmie, came to my mock, and I'm hoping that it kind of comes again because it's not too threatening if it's only locked into one move and it doesn't have that boost in the specs. But I'm excited. I'll like to see what we can do here with the Swampert and see what we can do against this team with this step because it's so damn good. Moving on to our final mon, this is where I said we might have a bit of deja vu. We have our Metagross here with the Power Herb and the Agility once more. Flash Cannon, Meteor Beam, Shadow Ball, and Agility. Okay, the last time we ran this set, it was week 4, and I'm going to give you some spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, there's a video in the card somewhere. I'll make sure to post it there if I remember. But we missed with our Power Herb Solar Beam, or Meteor Beam rather, against a Rotom Wash, Jesus, and we could not get the win because of that. If we hit that, we would have been destroying his team. But hey, we have another shot right here, we have another chance. With the Agility, we really put in a lot of work against this team. We're running Clear Body because we don't really need to have access to Light Metal, like it really doesn't do much in this matchup for us, but with this set, we do have speed for Adamant Scrafty. We technically can't outspeed a Scarf Starmie with this set, but we can outspeed a Scarf Zapdos. At least we should be able to outspeed a Scarf Zapdos when we're at +2. So I'm going to go with that as being our best option. Actually, no, I think I did it for Scarf. It was for Scarf Duraludon, not for Scarf Zapdos that I outsped. That's what it was for, so I apologize for that. But regardless, this set is so strong. If we manage to get off the Power Herb and we get the +1 from Meteor Beam and we hit it on the Zapdos, for example, oh, that thing is going to take so much damage. +1 Shadow Ball still do a shit ton of damage to it. Starmie's not appreciating Shadow Ball, Duraludon's not appreciating Shadow Ball, Weezing Flash Can, Palossand Shadow Ball, Vanillix Flash Can, Arctozolt, Arctovish, Jesus Christ, I cannot speak today. You can tell I'm hype, I'm excited for this. This is going to be a phenomenal game, guys. Basically, everything on this team does not appreciate this. Obviously, there's a pretty big button that's missing here. We're missing the Urshifu button, and we're not bringing it this week. Why? We're going to have to see what Urshifu set comes when we face each other in playoffs, because we might face each other in playoffs. But at the same time, he does have a Galarian Weezing, a Zapdos, and a Centiskorch with like Static and Flame Body. He does have a good lures to this thing. He has a Mon that outspeeds it and gets access to Fairy coverage in the Starmie, so if he's running Scarf with Dazzling Gleam, that could be scary. But hey, we're bringing non-fully evolved Pokemon, and we are going for the jugular here. We are trying to end his win streak. We are trying to end his perfect season. Guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to get connected with Kyle. Let's do it. BBR week 9. Let's go. Wow. Okay, this is a team. He brought the Lilligant. That's a thing. He brought the Weezing, obviously. He brought the Zapdos, 100%. Kangaskhan's a little bit surprising to me, but hey, he wants to make it work. So I'll say it now. Kyle and I, when we were talking before the season started, he said he wanted to he said he doesn't like people who just don't bring their entire roster. So I wanted to make sure I brought my entire roster for him. So let's see. He brought the Arctovish. This thing does get Water Absorb, so I'm pretty confident that the thing has Water Absorb now, which sucks because my Swampert is banded. Okay, he brought the Weezing, he brought the Starmie, he brought Lilligant, and Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan it is. Okay, what are we leading with here? I think we lead off with Beep Beep and we just say fuck it, because if we lead off with that, he has no electric immunity and we can get up webs. So we're leading off with Beep Beep, the Charge Bug. The bus is here, and hopefully it can lead us to victory. It can drive us to another win, this time against the BBR league leader in kills, differential, record. Damn. Well, we'll see. It's Kyle Bay against Olivia. Once again, thank you to Liv for recording our side of the battle. Again, we literally cannot have these battles go up without her right now. She is saving us, so thank you to her. But let's go ahead and cue the music, and let's see what happens. It's going to be a good game. Very surprised to see the Arctivish, but I mean, I guess he wanted to have a answer to Swampert. But hey, Lilligant is here. That's a problem. Lilligant is definitely a problem, but for Special K is the Wheezing. Okay. Let's see. What kind of Wheezing is this? Is this natural, not neutralizing gas? Is it neutralizing gas? It might be Levitate. Okay, it's Levitate based on this. So we know it's Levitate Wheezing as well. So it's good knowledge to have. Okay. I can go for a Sticky Web here. I think though, let's see. We should. I want to see how much Wheezing will actually do me with Flamethrower. I believe he gets Flamethrower here. Wheezing Galar defensive, level 50. Probably make sure Flame. It does get Flamethrower. How much is Flamethrower going to do to me? Should do a solid chunk. Flamethrower. Not too much at all. Wow. Okay, we're going to go for a Volt Switch here. We're going to go for a Volt Switch. He probably has T-Spikes, to be honest, as he does. That's fine. That is fine by me. It's not the end of the world. We'll switch out. That's solid damage there. Do I just go into Metagross right now? I don't think I can. Let's see. We can go into Haunter and click Sludge Wave, which should do a solid chunk to this. Shab will actually do a bit more, but Sludge Wave hits the Kangaskhan. So we'll go into Haunter here. We'll go into Haunter. We'll just start it up. We'll go into the Haunter here. Unfortunately, Haunter is levitating. This is one of the weeks where I would love for it to be on the ground, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go into Haunter. And let's go for the Sludge Wave here. We'll weaken this thing tremendously, which is going to be very nice. Unfortunately, because there is no Urshifu, he doesn't really have any incentive to keep this thing alive, and that is a bit problematic for me. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Man, I really hope he understands why I'm bringing all three of these NFEs, because they may be good in the matchup, but at the same time, we said we're going to bring Mons that are going to be like well-rounded and everything, but kid support, that is definitely the Kangaskhan. I'm cool with it. If it's specially defensive, it shouldn't take too much from this. Let's take a look. Kangaskhan, defensive. That's not bad. And if we get the 10% chance to poison, I will take that. I will totally take that. And it's leftovers, right? It is leftovers. Okay, let's take a look at this calc. Okay, that is specially defensive. It has to be. It has to be specially defensive. Okay, let's take a look at this. Alright, does Kangaskhan get a dark move? I believe it does. It does get quite a few. Let's switch out here. And we're going to go into... Let's go into the bus. Let's go into Charger Bug. We'll see what he wants to do. This thing does get Wish, I know that. And I believe it gets Heal Bell as well. I can double check. Heal Bell? It does not get Heal Bell. But it does get Rest. And Sleep Talk. So that's a thing. We are poisoned now, unfortunately. Not the end of the world, though, as he goes for the Rock Tomb. Interesting. What did he expect to come in? This? Because this does nothing to me. Is that what he expected? I guess. I don't know. Let's go for the Webs here, and we'll go for a Volt Switch after. Don't see a reason not to go for that. So let's do it. We are going to take 12% from the Toxic, or the Poison, rather, which is a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I'm a little surprised that this is the Kangaskhan, but it's fine. We'll go for a Webs here. We know it's leftovers. We know it's got Rock Tomb as well. Guess that was for the Moltres, which makes sense. And he's going to go for Rest. That's fine with me. It's not the end of the world. He probably has Early Bird. We'll just Volt Switch out, honestly. So we know it has Rest. It's definitely got Early Bird, I'll say. And because Early Bird will wake him up, he'll be asleep this turn, he'll wake up the next turn. Which is not great. It's not great. But we'll go for the Volt Switch here. We'll get a solid chip damage off on this. And see what exactly he wants to do to us. Okay, still asleep. We'll Volt Switch. That's solid damage there. It's not really solid damage at all. Okay. He's going to be asleep here. Does this thing get a Steel move? It's Iron Tail. Let's see. Do I go into Diancie here? Is that the play? I don't think I go into Swampert because he has the immunity still. Let's don't think he wants this thing weakened. Let's go into Metagross here. Let's go into Metagross. Let's do it. And if I go to Metagross and take a look at Physically Defensive Zapdos. Physically Defensive Zapdos, 68 to 80 from Meteor Beam. That's at neutral. When we get to +1, we're gonna bop it. If it's max HP, we destroy it. Okay, okay. Tough play here. Okay, does he expect? I think he's gonna go into Zapdos. Let's go for the Meteor Beam. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's fire off that Meteor Beam. Come on, Kyle, switch out. He switches out. Go into Zapdos. Go into Zapdos. Starmellow. Dude. No! Oh, no. Damn it. Oh, it sucks. That's unfortunate. Ah, why would he go into this? Do we connect, though? That's the question. Because last time we didn't connect. We connect. Hey, look at that. Okay. Starmie. Whew. Look at that damage. Leftovers, right? It is leftovers. Okay. We're at +1. I think we just go for a Shadow Ball here. I think we just go for the Shadow Ball. Yeah, we just gotta go for it. We do outspeed. Nice. That's where the webs come in. We'll take it. And we get the KO on the Starmie. So, first KO of the game goes to us. And I believe that was his Rapid Spinner. He doesn't have a way to remove webs now. That's great for us. And if his Zapdos does not have Heat Wave, then oh my god, we're about to go in with Power Herb, Meteor Beam, Metagross. And I already gave Meteor Beam Metagross the thumbnail once, but it's okay, I got a really good idea for the thumbnail for this game already. Oh man. Shout out to Liv for that idea for the thumbnail as well. We're talking about that beforehand as well. What is he going to go into? Kid support. Okay. Okay, let's go take a look at Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan, it is defensive, we believe, or special defensive rather. Okay, level 50, a +1. We do 50 to 60. It does get Rock Tomb. That's if it's got actually max HP. It's got some special defense investment for sure. We get the +2. How much are we doing? A shit ton. Let's go for Flash Cannon. I kind of want to gauge what this wants to do to me. I want to gauge the damage. And we'll see. I want to see what he wants to do to me because he could have Crunch. Oh, that's solid damage there. He wakes up. Earthquake. Okay. So I'm glad I went for that now. But that does under half. That is under half. Interesting. Okay. Let's go for another Flash Cannon here. We might not drop to this. Let's go for another Flash Cannon though. He's gonna survive this hit. He will. But I think he's gonna go for a rest here, if anything. He needs to keep this thing healthy. He has to. Especially with his potential Rapid Spinner gone, he needs to keep this healthy and alive. I'm kind of regretting not having Psychic now, to be honest. Kind of wish that I did, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But we're at +1. We should do a solid chunk. He switches out. What is he going into? Zapdos? No, poor Special K is the Wheezing. Okay. It's Babiri Berry. Interesting. Okay. That is still an Oko. Oh my god, through Babiri Berry. Holy shit. Yo, this Metagross. Like, I knew this set was going to go in. I knew it. But, jeez. It's crazy how strong this thing is. It is insane how strong this is. What do you go into now? Do you go into Zapdos? What do you go into? The dosage, that's the Zapdos. Okay. Let's take a look at Zapdos quickly. He should outspeed me. Because we're not at +2. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, he should outspeed me. Heat Wave will Oko, Discharge will 2 kill me. Go to Pokemon. Or for him, like the plus button, please. Let's see. So he has a full HP Arctozolt. He has Kangaskhan that's lowered. I think I want to keep this thing kind of healthy. Let's go into... Oh, man, he has 2 immunities. Let's go into the bus. Let's go into the bus. I don't think we need it anymore. Let's go into the bus here. Took our sweet time on that move there. We're just going to the bus, seeing what he wants to do. We are losing our +1, which is fine. Heat Wave comes out, I imagine. Thunderbolt. Okay. So he has T-Bolt. 91 down to 61. That's solid damage there. That's 30 points of health. Zapdos against Charge-a-Bug. Go for a Volt Switch here, please. I believe he switches out. Zapdos. Offensive. Level 50. With Thunderbolt. Hurricane. We dodge. That's unfortunate there. Okay, he did 30 points of health to us. He's like timid. I think, how much does 2 Spooky do? 50 to 60 with Shadow Ball. He's got no investments. I think, let's see, he has the Arctovish, which is going to be easily taking my Ice move there too, so I was kind of regretting not running a Rock move on Swampert, but let's go into 2 Spooky here. Actually, wait. Okay, too late, doesn't matter. It's fine. I wanted to calc the Hurricane. I should have done that because Hurricane is going to do a shit ton to me. It's going to do 117 to 139. But I think the most important thing is getting rid of this, so what we're going to do is go for a Sludge Wave. We're going to go for the Sludge Wave and weaken this. That is the plan. I might have messed up here. I definitely might have messed up, but you don't live and learn unless you make mistakes, right? Don't outspeed me, or don't hit Hurricane. Sludge would be outsped, amazing. Okay, as long as we outsped, I'm happy. That's the big thing. And we do a shit ton of damage. Oh, we got crit there too. Dude, I'm sorry. That sucks. And he goes for Thunderbolt. This is a chance to OHKO me. 96 to 113. We live on 1. Oh, dude, let's go for a Sludge Wave again. Yo, we live on 1! Sludge Wave again. Oh my god, that is so unfortunate. Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. We got the crit there. I don't think the crit mattered too much because we would have 2 KO'd here anyways, and nothing wants, like, everything else dies here. Everything else drops. And we can, like, freely go for a Destiny Bond after this as well. Like, if he tries to KO us with anything, we have Destiny Bond that'll guarantee KO. That'd be dope to get a KO like that too. And once this is gone, the Grookey, I keep calling it Grookey, but the Thwackey just goes in. Wow. Wow. Like, it's not over by any means. It's definitely not. It is definitely not over, but the Meteor Beam Metagross put us in such a commanding position that is huge. And he switches out. What is he going to? Dracovish. Okay, the Arctovish is in. Let's see. How much is this going to be doing to us? Let's see. Thank God. Okay, go for a Shadow Ball here. Shadow Ball should do a solid chunk of damage. Arctovish, level 50. It does more. Not by much, but it does more. It does more, technically. Honestly, I don't know why I ran the spell tag. It's really doing nothing for me. If I ran the poison tag, it would have been better, but spell tag, Shadow Ball technically does more. Let's see. Oh, bad decision. Bad decision on my part. Okay. Okay, let's do we go into King Julian here? What do we do? He's got very little HP left. If we go to Arctovish against Thwackey, U-turn will do 20 to 24. We don't go into Deancey yet. We could go into Metagross, but I don't think that's the play. I think going into... Let's go into King Julian here. We're going to switch out. We're going to U-turn out with King Julian. You know, King Julian, U-turn out, get the hell out of there. That is the play. That is the play. If he's Bandit Fish's Rend and he outspeeds us... Actually, no, he can't be Bandit Fish. He has to be Choice Scarf because he's going to be at -1. He'll outspeed me, but he'll do 30 to 35% to me. So we're going to go for a U-turn here. That is the best play for us. Because if he goes into Zapdos, he goes into Zapdos, and I can kind of play around that a bit. And if I go for a knockoff, then the Zapdos dies. That's another thing he has to worry about. But we know the Zapdos has T-Bolt and Hurricane. We know it's also specially offensive, as he is going to stay in. So down goes this thing. Okay. We're going to go into Metagross here. Because Metagross should be able to take this hit from anything. And we do have we're going to get recovery back from the terrain. And we'll take a look at Zapdos again. It's offensive with Thunderbolt. Let's take a look. Thunderbolt. 49 to 58. Yeah. We'll see what he does. We're going to do no damage to this thing. That might have been a mistake. It's okay. It's okay. Letting go with Haunter was huge. I don't know why I let go of Haunter there. Damn it. I should have sacked something else off. I should have sacked off Charge Bug. That might come back to bite me. I think that definitely is coming back to bite me now, because if I let go of... Yeah. I think I won there if I let go of Charge Bug. Because then I can go into something else, like the Thwackey, to get the KO on the Arctozolt. Dracozolt. No, Arctovish. These damn fossils, man. I'm so bad with names already, and these fossils just make it worse. What is he going to do here? Azalea. Interesting. Okay. Because we're physical, this is where the problem lies, because he gets access to... Okay, let's take a look at this. Because he gets access to Quiver Dance. This is called Lilligant. Quiver Dance. Level 50. We should be fine, I believe, if we go for a... I mean, neutral, how much does Pollen Puff do if he's Life Orb? 40 to 47. Okay, he should have a low HP Kang, low HP Zapdos in this. We're going to go for the Meteor Beam here. We're going to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Might be a stupid decision on my part. Please tell me this wasn't the wrong decision. But if it's okay if we don't get this W. It's not the end of the world. What do you go for here? Yeah, she's going to outspeed me now. That was a stupid decision. Oh my god, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, going into this was a mistake. Definitely. He's at +1. Pollen Puff does 45 to 53. Quiver Dance again. So he's at +2 now. This actually might be game, I'm not gonna lie. Shit. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna get reverse swept here because I sacked off my Haunter stupidly. That is unfortunate. God damn it, I can't believe I did that. Oh my god, I bailed him out. I bailed him out by sacking off my Haunter. Go to Pokemon. Yeah, I think we have to sack off the bus here. He's at +2. He's gonna Okami with anything he has. Fuck, this is game. This is totally game. He's gonna get to +3 and he'll win. GG, Kyle. Man. I think we have to go for a Thunder Wave here and then a Volt Switch and hope we get lucky. Maybe he goes to +4 and gets greedy. Let's go for T-Wave and see what happens. Jeez. I can't believe I let him set up. I played this game so well at first and then I just gave it away. And that's been the theme when I've been losing these games lately. When I've been losing games lately, I've been basically getting my opponent back into it. Let's go for Thunder Wave. Man, I've been letting my opponent get back into it. Go for another one. Get greedy. Get greedy. Do it. That's game. That's game. The fact he went for Giga Drain there may tell me something. Like, maybe? He's at +3 all around. +3 speed, +3 special attack, +3 special defense. Yeah, we're about to get swept here. Reverse swept, and we're going to lose 3-0. We got to go into King Julian here. Let's go into Thwackey. U-turn does a shit ton. Giga Drain doesn't OKOS, but it gets pretty close. Let's go for the U-turn. It is 57 to 68. If I'd gone to this earlier, I might have been in a better position. But let's go for the U-turn. Giga Drain will do 55 to 65 to us, as it does less, which is a good sign here, I guess. Doesn't even matter. If we had something we could sack off right now, then yeah, it'd be fine, but it doesn't matter. It's game over. It's game over here. Is there anything I can do? Is there anything at all I can do? Shadow Ball's not going to help me. I think we go into Diancie. Hope and pray we live. Like without terrain, it's still OKO'd me. We gotta go Diancie. We have no other option here. This is what happens. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely gave him the game away there. I'm so disappointed because I put myself in such a good position and I choked it away by going into Metagross there. I knew Quiver Dance Lilligant was the best option for me to bring, and I just went to that still. I think if I'd gone into Swampert and with Ice Punch, we would have gone the KO. That would have been my best bet. Going to that because we were banded. That was my best bet, and I didn't do that. Ah, man. Okay, go for a Trick Room there. We're not going to live this hit. We can't, but we're going to go for a Trick Room nonetheless. Now, if we outspeed, and we take it. But yeah, it's going to be. This is a rough way to end because we definitely played well, and he's going to go undefeated basically because we had our opportunity and we choked it away. I'm so disappointed. Oh man, I wanted to give him a good game. I choked it away. Going to Swampert, but it's game over. We can't do anything about it. So, we're going to lose. GG's, man. I'm going to type send GG's right now. Just go for Ice Punch here. We obviously don't survive this. Yeah, go for Ice Punch, please. I want to win with the NFEs. Instead, Lilligant is going to reverse sweep me. Ah, that's so upsetting. Because, like, we had it in our grasp. Go to King Julian, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's nothing I can take the hit anymore. If I was running a physical move on this as well, we would have been fine. Damn it. It literally doesn't matter what we go for. I'm so disappointed. This is not a good representation of what I do, but and he connects Sleep Powder too. Didn't matter, but yeah. Like Giga Drain OKOs me from here. Where you're in terrain, like Metagross, grassy terrain, you're +3 to 61 to 72. I guess his moves were Quiver Dance, Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, and you'd be like, I don't know, what else does this thing get? Special. I know it gets Pollen Puff. Dream Eater, Round. Man, I know this thing is good, and like I'm just this is where oh my god, I gave that away. I'm like this is gonna be a loss that's gonna come back to bite me, and he goes for a Leech Seed there. Interesting. Okay, we get the 1-turn Wake. If we crit here, we have a chance, but. He's going to be able to get the win here. What have I... Why did I do that? Okay, what is a better chance for a special defense drop? Shadow Ball or Flash Cannon? I believe it's both 10%. Shadow Ball is 20%, so we're going to go for Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is 20% chance to drop a Spadef, so might as well go for it. Man. This happened. When this happens, it happens bad. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Just KO me. Dude, you just gotta KO me here. Like, I can't beat anything else that you have. Like, unless somehow I get a super crit on this with my Thwacky, and I can't do that anymore. At this point, you're out of range of a crit. Even if I was banded. Yeah, dude, I don't get what you're doing. I don't get it. Like, if I... Okay, let's take a look. If I U-turn, because no, I won't take the hit anymore, because he's at +4. I don't get what he's setting up. Fuck. That's gonna get the kill, right? Damn it, man. Ah, what can you do? Let's just go for a grassy glide and hope we get a super crit. Yeah, you let me know the reason he went for another Quiver Dance there on the Leaf Caesar because he wanted to make sure he can guarantee kill Thwacky, which, fair. Yo, okay. I don't know why he went into the Starmie. I guess it resists, but like, it resists steel, but yeah, look at that, that's nothing. That's no damage. So we fall 3-0 here after picking a back-to-back 6-0 wins. I was like, you know, it was 6-3, and that's when the Arctizolt, or 6-4. That's when the Arctizolt, no, Arctivish came in, and I was like, are we gonna get another 6-0? Like I was thinking that in my head, and then as soon as I thought that in my head, bad things started happening. Okay, GG to Kyle. He played really well. He definitely did. He got into his win con when he needed to. I'm not salty about that or anything at all. I'm just like I saw an opportunity for me to do work, to put in work and get the win, and I threw it away because I was being greedy, and that was a terrible decision. Damn. If I preserve my Haunter when he goes into the Arctivish, and I go into Metagross and sack it off, or if I go into Charjabug and sack that off, then I can go into Grookey, Thwacky, click any attack, my Drain Punch probably, get back recovery, get the KO on that, and then he goes into whatever he goes into. I can then make my play based around that, and at that point he doesn't get an opportunity to get into the Lilligant, and that's on me. I should not let him get into the Lilligant for free. That is what ended up costing me the game here, and that's really unfortunate. Damn. Oh well, we get a loss here. We're now down to 6-3 with a +21 differential, I believe that is. So we're still at the top of the league, behind Kyle, of course, but I want to be the one that ended his undefeated streak, but it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, leave a like on the video, comment your thoughts in the battle down below. Obviously, I saw an area where I could have done better. If you guys saw a different one or something, let me know down below as well. Thank you for watching. Again, we're aiming for 50 likes on the video this week, so make sure to smash the like button if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.